Why hello everyone. It is spooky season and I have blonde streaks in my hair, so of course I had to do a look based on Frankenstein's bride. This is the look that I did for my main Halloween photo shoot this year, and I love how all the pictures turn out. It really has this in the lab after hours vibe. I think that's probably going to be my Instagram caption. But I document how I created this beehive on myself and how I did the makeup, so if you want to see how I got ready for my Halloween photo shoot and how you can also recreate this look, then please keep on watching. You know, assuming you want your hair teased to the heavens. Now this is a very cute look to start this video with, but I need to get a beehive going somehow. So I curled my hair really messily with a pretty small curler to try and add some volume, but I want some more volume by the roots. So I'm going to tease my hair at some point. So I'm going to start with this Revlon Flex Normal Hold Mousse. It's not cruelty free, but it's the only hair mousse in the house. And judging from the instructions, your hair needs to be damp when you put it in. So I'm going to get a little spray bottle and go everywhere and then start working this in. I'm going to just lift my hair in layers and then spray the roots like so, and then just nice and chilly. Okay, I would say that feels sufficiently wet and uncomfy, but we're going to make do. Have to shake this properly. Because of the angle I was spraying out, a lot of my palettes and stuff on my table are wet now, which just means I need to clean everything. And then spray it into your hand, downwards. Oh no, not shaken enough. It smells like hair mousse. Okay, so apply to roots and massage through to ends. So I'm gonna go in like I do when I'm applying my shampoo, I suppose, is the best approach. My hair's gonna be nice and crunchy, and I'm definitely gonna have to wash it tonight. You know, I did consider if I should like re-dye my roots for this because I think it's gonna be a pretty cool picture, but I don't want to dye my hair funky by overlapping the blonde too much and then I have like this bright strip, because it's not quite time for me to color my hair again yet. I'm also running low on hair dye, and I can always just edit it in if I want to, and then I learn how to edit. So I missed the bottom, so let's work it in there. Then in the middle, make sure I get it onto my scalp, and then work through to the ends. So I'm just gonna drag my hands through my hair. This is my first time working with mousse, but you gotta learn somewhere. To help work it through to the ends and to make sure I don't have too many tangles, I'm gonna brush through my hair now with my brush full of hair. Hopefully I don't take all the volume out. But I need my hair to be brushed out so I can do this hairstyle, otherwise I'm gonna have a really, really bad time. So I hope I didn't mess up with this mousse now, because it's making my hair just stick to my head, but I think it's gonna help the teasing hold, and that is the aim. Okay, so I looked up on Google how to do this, and I need to start by flipping all my hair forward and pinning it down. Now I have a total of 7 pins to do this look, so we are going to try and pin it down with as little as possible. Can you even see what I'm doing down here? Flip it over, brush it up, and smooth it down. I don't want this back part to be teased, so I'm just making sure it's lying flat on my head. No bubbles? Is it flat? Is it good at the back? I'm just going to tie it temporarily to make sure I can actually get in there and pin everything. Otherwise I'm going to have to keep holding it down, and that sounds like effort. Okay, you've already seen the end result. I haven't. I hope the end result's good. So here at the back, I'm going to pin it here so it stays. Let's hope that holds something. Now I can let this down from the hair tie. And now this I'm all gonna like flip back basically after I've teased it. Let's see if it holds. Man, I hope that holds. So what I'm gonna do to kind of help hold it is all this hair I pinned, I'm gonna take like this to where I want the donut to go. I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna pull it through like that to kind of help secure the donut into place. And at the front, I'm gonna dig one of these things into it. Get it into my head. Like so. That feels pretty secure actually. So now I'm going to flip this all forward and tease it all and hope for the best, because you can't really go back after teasing. To tease, I'm going to use this brush. I think it'll add some nice volume. And I got a lot of hair to go through. Put this all back. It's got quite a bit of volume in it. Am I happy with it though? This crunch does not make me happy. I want to get in around the front and tease it a little bit, just because my hair's thick and I'm not getting through all the way. I want to make sure I have enough puff. Now the idea is that you take this whole puff back in one go and you kind of just tuck it under what you have back there. But it's not looking good so far. So I'm gonna try and smooth the top a little bit, trying to figure out what is going on up here. And lay the blonde, because that is the important part. I need to lay the blonde on top of everything so you can see it. Otherwise, the whole Frankenstein thing will make sense. Let me actually scoot up so you guys can see what I'm doing, as if anyone's gonna recreate this. Okay, so I got good poof here in the middle where the sock bun is in, but kind of nowhere else. So I think I'm gonna tuck it. Then I'm going to try and poof it out semi-evenly, you know? Add some volume where there isn't volume. It doesn't need to be super secure. But yeah, basically all of this is now gonna get stuck in under that sock bun. I'm gonna try and wrap it a little bit so I can feel what the hell I'm doing. And stick it in under there. That's how you do it. You just stick it in and hope for the best. Lay this again a little bit. I think I should go over it with mousse, potentially. But I think I should pin this blonde so it goes in the direction I want it to go. Because I want the blonde to go up. And then, like I said, I'm going to take this pin, or whatever you call this thing. I'm just going to grab whatever there is to grab. Now I'm going to fish out some of these pins in the back because it's up now. I can reuse them to shape this how I want it to be shaped. I definitely have quite the hairdo going though. I'm actually quite impressed. Now I'm going very gently with this. I'm not pulling it all the way through, and I'm not pulling too much basically. Just gliding over the top and positioning things how I want them positioned. Isn't Halloween just the best time of the year? You get to do stuff like this. And I'm not going to be shaking my head up and down anymore, so we can pin. I like it. I kind of like it. I don't know why, but I kind of do. Now the mousse is still wet, so I'm going to smooth out the blonde and push it up. Forever push it up. Because I don't want it drooping down the side. I want it to, kind of want it to go like this, but that's not the direction my hair's going in, so I'm going to add a little bit more mousse to these sides so that I can lay them where I want them to be. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Next, I'm going to go in and do my makeup. I have a rough idea of what I want the outfit to be. Kind of want to look like I'm working in a lab, you know, so I'm going to wear a lab coat, but I want to be cute, so to say. So I want to wear like booty shorts and knee highs and stuff like that. I'm also still thinking about how I want the pictures to look, like what vibe I want them to have. I'm very happy with this hair actually. I'll show you what it looks like from behind. I don't know what it looks like. I don't want to know what it looks like, but that's what the back is. Something like that. You know, everything is disappearing on this table. Where would I put my makeup? Now I'm gonna do some pretty basic old Hollywood glam for the most part, so it should be pretty basic. But I kind of want to go quickly because we still have to get changed, we still have to go set everything up, and I still have to do the neighbor's makeup. And I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do there. I know a lot of other people do it, but I kind of want to make it a thing that I take pictures annually for Halloween and for other events. But specifically for Halloween because it's such a fun one and everyone's excited about it and looking out for it and stuff like that. So why not join the fun? I always look at everyone else's Halloween looks and go, oh man, I wish I had a bomb picture like that. So I'm making them myself. Last year we kind of did the easy route and we were just like ghosts. So we just threw sheets over ourselves and took some funky pictures with sunglasses so you can see the faces. Anyways, I'm adding a light concealer all over my face because I want to be on the paler side of life. It's not like I have a tan in anyways. And y'all know I don't use that concealer for anything else, so I feel like pins are shaking loose as I'm bouncing the beauty blender on my face. Maybe I shouldn't be so aggressive. I'm also planning on a little photo shoot for the neighbor's birthday, which is in about a month. I mean, if you're seeing this, it's pretty soon. It's the 4th of November. In short, I'm gonna have to learn a lot about editing pictures really quickly. I want to use a nice cool tone brown, so I'm gonna use that one mixed with that one to contour, and I'm using this so I can be like quite precise with my contouring. Oh, that's one way to find out you have black on your brush. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do about that? Oh girl, look at that hair. I'm gonna send my mom a picture. I hope she is proud. I think I'm gonna stamp this color on everywhere I want it and then really go in and buff it out. Temples are important. The lip, of course. Now the reason I'm going for a cool tone highlight is because that'll make you look a little bit more ghastly. I'm also placing my contour here where I usually would, but then giving a bit of a downturn to make it look like I'm all hollowed out. I think this brown looking color is just straight up grey. I think it's lying to me. And I'm still debating if I want to have like the under eye circles or not. Like what level of glam am I going for here? Oh, the thing with contouring with eyeshadows, it gives off so much. And if you're used to using contouring products, you're like, oh yeah, this should be enough. And then it's way too much. Because eyeshadows are intended to be more pigmented. Earlier today, I put lash glue in my eyebrows, and I showered and washed my face like 3 times, but it does not care, and it's still in there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll link the video for you, but basically I tried some 2021 makeup techniques because 2016 is apparently overrated. The one thing I wish I could do is have some black nail polish, because like the silver doesn't really do anything. Rather, the grey with the green glitter doesn't really do anything. But I don't have any black nail polish, and we're on farm in the middle of nowhere. Where am I supposed to get any? I love how when I started this video, I was like, maybe it'll be a voiceover. I'm not planning on talking much. I'm planning on working, getting something done. And here we are. As of right now in video time, I still have a bunch of videos to voice over for Halloween, and I do not want to. But I'm gonna have to get it done today or tomorrow because I have a bunch of stuff coming up and I just will not have time or Wi-Fi to do it. Which I'm trying to be positive about, okay? As much as I'm not excited for everything I have happening in October, I have to do it, so I might just as well pretend I'm enjoying it. Let me go in with highlighter next. If I can find my highlighter brush. I've really been liking Vermeer from the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm gonna put it on my lips, bridge of my nose, tip of my nose, rub it in. Underneath those brows, especially under the arch, but all the way to the inside. I'm gonna work it onto my cheeks. I also like putting a pop of highlighter like on the edge of my nose. Just catches the light so much better. Oh, the other thing, the highlighter's usually here. I'm gonna take it down here. That way it kind of accentuates the whole dead, hollowed out type of look, you know? Now I want to do lips next because I haven't quite decided on eyeshadow yet. Because I have the whole 60s hair, I kind of want to do 60s inspired eyeshadow. But then again, do I really want to do that? But I'm gonna do my red lips. I was tempted to do black, I'm not gonna lie, but I thought that might be a bit much. This red, by the way, I really like it. It is the Essence Stay True Lip Liner Waterproof. In the color Taste the Red, it's really nice. Now I absolutely can wear just this red, but because I'm a dimension junkie, I'm gonna go in with this brown lipstick of mine. It's also an Essence one in the color This Is Me 19 Confident. Gonna carefully touch that around onto the edge so I don't ruin the lip line. Now I like that. A real pin-up little pout. So now I can't avoid the eyeshadow anymore. I'm gonna go in with the Modern Renaissance palette because I have it out. And I'm gonna take Tempera, which is the nude shade. I'm gonna start by packing it onto my lids. I remember when I first got these palettes, my sister got them for me for Christmas with my mom, and I was just looking at them. I opened them just to look at them and put them back because I was too afraid to use them. They were the most expensive, first high-end things I got, you know, so I was looking at them so delicately. And I was like, whoa, do I really have an ABH palette in my hand? Because they don't even sell in my country, so I thought I would never get to have one. Now ABH isn't even cool anymore, so go figure. I take a touch of raw sienna and go above. I'm gonna hollow it out. I don't want this look to be about the makeup, even though I'm obviously doing my makeup for it. I kind of want it to be the hair. Putting a little bit of this raw sienna underneath as well. I'm gonna take Cypress Umber, which is nice and dark, right here where the wing is gonna go, so I can buff it out. I don't want there to be too much drama, but we need a little. It's how it works. Gonna pick up Warm Top, I guess, and use it to blend out. I'm very happy with how this is turning out. Take a little bit of shimmer here on the lid. It isn't quite old Hollywood if there isn't a shimmer, so. I'm gonna take whatever's on my blending brush and just dig into the hollows here. They're already prominent on their own. You know, that's how you can tell it's theatrical. I'm also gonna take a little bit on my cheek. I'm using raw sienna, which usually if I see people use high-end palettes for contour, I'm like, what are you doing? But eyeshadow lasts forever. You can do whatever you want to. Let's get the eyeliner open and done with so we can get to the lashes. Before I forget, I definitely need that inner corner highlighter. She is the star of the show. Kind of see what the boyfriend thinks of this and then get him in here so I can do his makeup too. Oh, hi! You ready to do your makeup? What do you think? Is that good?
Yeah.
Hands over your eyes. Same concept.
This is just water, right?
Yeah. The moose says you should towel dry your hair after showering.
Yeah, it should be done.
I'm following instructions and then it bites me.
I mean, it's pretty old.
It's probably why it's runny even after shaking it 1,000 times.
Use your hairspray. I thought you were going to use the can.
It's all in the museum, and because I didn't plan this, I didn't grab anything beforehand, so. You look sciencey, okay? That's the whole point.
Do I? I feel like I look bald. Going straight in with the brows. There's a stray hair on that brush.
Ticklish? Giving you more sunken in eyes, so you look a little bit more tired, as a scientist should.
Yeah, I'm a bit more tired. I need to do too much.
What I'm gonna have you do is look down with your eyes, and then I'm gonna lift your lid like this. I'm sorry. A touch of mascara, and then that's it. Do you see it by any chance? You look at me. Good. So in terms of jewelry, I have some danglies on, and I have a choker. I don't feel the need for rings. Then I'm wearing my lab coat and a really pretty little black dress. So I'm all glam how I want to be. The neighbor is gonna look like a prim proper scientist. So he's wearing slacks, a t-shirt, and a lab coat as well. Now let's go take the pictures. And then this is the final result. This is how all the pictures turn out. I think they're really cool. They're not exactly what I had in mind, but I ended up having a lot of fun shooting them, which is the whole point of doing this, to have fun. I low-key think I will be doing this hairstyle again, but we'll reevaluate that after I let it down and see how difficult it was to get out. But I had a blast. I think it's super cool that I have such an updo, and I love how the blonde plays into it, especially how it tucks into the back. And I love the cute little angled eyeliner. So altogether, 10 out of 10. Love the look, love the experience. Let me know what you think of the final result and how you think the pictures turn out. But also, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this process as much as I enjoyed being a part of it. And I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye-bye.
What time is your meeting?
What time is it?
It's 5.
My meeting's right now. It will be right. No, it's not. It's at 6:30. It's at 6:30. They moved it to 6:30.